Hey, it's Armand. Welcome to All About Now Photography. So, today we're going to show you behind the scenes of our photo shoot with the OU Lacrosse women's team. This was a really fun shoot. We also set off the fire alarm during this shoot, but more on that later. We're going to first talk about the setup that we went with, what separates our style of photos when it comes to a high school media day or a middle school media day compared to that of a college media day, and then also talk about how we've been so fortunate to be able to work with OU. When it comes to a college media day, we want to pull out all the stops. We want to make sure that they are having a fun, enjoyable time, that they get to get all of the pictures that they need for themselves as well as for social media and marketing for all of the different posts and banners that they will be making throughout the entire season. We just want to make sure we cover all of the bases, but we also want to make sure that they're having an extremely fun time. The way we do this is, one, we don't set how many pictures we're going to take. We'll come up with 2 to 3 pictures just so that we can get a couple of good pictures that we know will sell. Then we'll ask the club or the organization what pictures that they need to see for social media. Most of the time, all they tell us is they want lots of full-length pictures. That way they can make different styles of postings and they can always crop it in. And they want it shot on a white screen. Then they also want pictures for parents and the girls to enjoy, but also pictures that will stand out from their competitors whenever they post on social media. So for this setup specifically, we were in a very small room, so we went with a very simple setup, but made sure that the pictures still popped. We did a widescreen high-key setup so that the girls had what they needed for social media, that they could cut out the pictures, and we did about 4 to 5, sometimes even 6 different poses. And then they went to a black screen with red gels and colored smoke, and we really made sure that the red color popped so that it could go all together with that OU theme. One of the other cool things that we did with the OU Lacrosse team is we bought out our smoke ninjas. We normally don't have time to play with this with our high school media days when we are shooting consistently and we want to get them in and out. But with the lacrosse team where we have a little bit more time, we could bring out the smoke ninja, which is basically a portable smoke machine, and we could have smoke or dry ice effects added to the pictures by adding the smoke to the ball. So when they throw it up, it gives us that trail of smoke going up with the ball. Or adding smoke to the stick, so when they move the stick, it brings that trail all the way across. Within 20 minutes of being there, the fire alarm went off. We had to stop shooting for a little bit until the OUPD showed up and said that we were all clear. They basically muted the alarm and told us that we could keep shooting and just to give them a call once we're done so that they could reset the alarms and make sure that if there is an emergency, we call 911 right away. Now, we've been doing this for about 3 or 4 years now, and we've only set off the fire alarm about 3 times that I can remember. And it's normally whenever we're in a very small, compact space. So, don't let that scare you from doing pictures with smoke. Normally, it's okay if you are in a small, compact space. Maybe try to find a bigger room or see if they have windows or doors that you can open to let that smoke out so that your fire alarm won't go off. Or see if the principal or the athletic director could put those alarms in test mode while you're shooting. So how did we get fortunate enough to be able to work with OU? Well, a lot of it was just cold emails, emailing people on the football team to ask them if there are things that we can do to make sure that they can have a better fan day experience, or messaging the OU hockey team on Instagram and showing them our work and being like, hey, we would love to be able to work with y'all and get you images that look like what we've taken. And then also just being able to run into people at coffee shops and giving them flyers of what we do. And one of them being the president of the OU lacrosse team that loved it and reached out to us and scheduled a media day for the first time 3 years ago. And we've been doing their photos ever since. Marketing is the biggest thing that you can do to be able to reach out to these bigger universities, but also don't be afraid to just email someone that you know works there or someone that you look up. Reach out to people that could maybe know someone else and they might be able to just spread the word, and you never know, within 3 or 4 weeks or 3 to 4 months, you might be working with the university closest to you. Well, that's what we got to do with the OU lacrosse team. We love working with the University of Oklahoma. If you didn't know this about me, I'm a huge OU fan. I have OU stuff all around my office. But if you're an OU fan or just want to learn more, follow us on Instagram, subscribe, and until next time, have a great day.